this morning. It is Tuesday, November the 13th. Just saw a couple deer, or a deer, walking just up the ridge line right up here in front of me. They cut there's a green field right over here on the neighbor. They come out of that little field after eating and go into these woods. I'm down here at what we call the pond stand. Obvious reasons, there's a big pond over here to my left. This area here is kind of thick, kind of a bedding area. There's a housing development right over here behind me. A lot of deer in here. These deer travel up and down this pine ridge right here that I'm sitting on. They'll come up, there's a creek bottom here behind me. They come up out of. And there's a creek bottom right over here that they cross and come into this little open field right here. I saw one of our target bucks yesterday. He's a big-bodied 7-pointer. We call him Harry Potter. He was with a doe up at the big field up here. I put a stalk on him, got within 60 yards. I took a shot. I had a thick, heavy jacket on. String smacked my jacket sleeve, and he ducked the arrow. And the duck had been dead on the buttons, but there's a good bit of scrapes around the edge of this wood line right here. Some more horning in here that I haven't seen, a bunch of rubs in here that I haven't seen. But we haven't seen any does on this property in about 3 or 4 weeks. The last doe we saw, I shot, and was up in the cut road. And Ed was running the camera when that happened. But I come in here this morning. It's a beautiful morning. It's cold, it's overcast, it's been raining all night. Saw a few deer on the way in here. I'm hoping that there's some does down here that's got some bucks running around with them. Got one doe tag and one buck tag left, so we'll have to see what happened this morning. But I really feel that these does are down in this area and staying over on this green grass over here. So fingers are crossed, and hopefully I can get it done. Shot a big buck. A big buck. I think I hit him just a little bit back, not too far though. Well, I got a big smile on my face. I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Today is November 13th. Today is my grandma's birthday. She's been gone since February of 2009. I sat down in the stand this morning and I looked up and I said, Nanny, I said, if you can have a talk with the big fella and see if he'll send me a good deer, I'll do everything in my power to make sure I kill it. I have hunted since I was 5 years old. I've never killed a deer that big. I'm 38. When I was in college, I'd go down to my grandma's and I'd hunt on our family land we had down there on cousins and aunts and uncles' property. And Nanny would fix his breakfast in the mornings and fix his dinner at night. And every time I'd go hunting, she'd always ask me, well, how'd you do? I'll say, well, Nanny, I got one, or I didn't get one, or I missed a big one. She said, honey, your time's coming, don't worry. She said, you be patient and you hang in there. And I have to finding out we were going to lose this property this year, and I knew I needed to hunt it again, and I just had a gut feeling today I needed to be right here. And I really and truly feel with all my heart that Grandma went and had a talk with the big man. And I think then it was my time to have it, to be able to do it, since his property's been gone. I'm sorry I'm emotional, but y'all don't have any idea how much this deer means to me. And I know that you haven't seen it, and the recovery was, I went over, he had saw him swim across the pond, and I thought he was gone. I look over and I see ripples, and I look, and he's trying to get up on shore and he can't, and he just lays his head over and he's done. And I went over and he was laying in the water, and I pulled him out of the pond, and a good buddy of mine, Rick Taylor, was able to video the recovery through his phone. So we'll have the recovery on the it'll be weird looking, but we'll have the recovery. I've got a wet foot because I had to wait out a little bit, and you know what, my wet foot is 100% worth that deer right there. But I tell y'all what, this deer means so much to me, and I really and truly believe that my grandma had a hand in it. So Nanny, thank you so much. I love you. We are on the road to recovery right here. Getting ready to pick up my deer that decided he wanted to swim across the pond this morning. We're on the edge of the property line here, so we're going to be really cautious and very careful not to damage anything. But I'm going to bring you guys with me here. Dad's leading the way. Dad hasn't seen him yet, so this is going to be well, you go down the hill right through here. Going down, he's up there in that opening. So yeah, here we go. Live recovery right here. Morning, Henry, how are you? And drop down the hill to your right, Dad. Right there.
He's not here. He got it and run off.
He didn't get up and run off. Come on.
He got it and run off.
He's right up here.
He wasn't dead.
You're right up through there and get him. I'm gonna let Dad. Dad has yet to see him. I called Dad for assistance. He was on one of our Gordonsville spots.
You got a baby one, didn't you?
There we go.
You got a baby one.
And here he is.
Got a baby one. Well, it'd have been a nice 9 had he not broke up. Very nice deer, Britton.
Yep, he was laying I had to pull him out of right there. He was out there about 4 feet off the bank, and I had to pull him in. So there you go. Here he is, y'all. My final buck tag right here. I am absolutely thrilled to death with this deer. And yeah, very tickled. So we're gonna hook him up, drag him out of here, get him home, clean him up, get some pictures with him, and get him up to processor. So what you got, anything you wanna say?
Nope. Let's go home.
Let's go. All right.